I just want to mention, you see a very low frame rate gameplay right now. This is because of screen recording. This has nothing to do with my computer not running fast. It is really because of the screen recording. That's why I started the video with a preview of how my Cemu works in reality. So as you can see in the right side, I have this Super Speedhack 1.1 here. And you can see the target FPS, the minimum speed and the max speed. And you can see all kinds of stuff, and that it's running at 2.3 times the speed right now. It would show different things if I wouldn't be screen recording, but I'm just going to show how I set this up and how I got my version to run and what things I did to get Cemu running the way it does. So yeah, I'm going to close out of Cemu because I don't need to. That way I can also turn off the vent, so that will be much quieter. But yeah, let me close out of this. The first step that you're gonna do is head over to the link in the description, and I will link the post that Vloodz has made where he posts his dynamic speed hack. This is not the one he's currently working on. I just want to make sure that you know that, but this one works for now. So what you can do is you download the executable or the cheat engine version or the source, depending on what you want to do. The executable is good enough for everybody, so I've downloaded all three of them just for the sake if he's gonna take this down, but I would download the executable, yes. So if you have that, just download it and it should come with the exe. These are the ones that I got from the other ones, but the exe file is the one you need. So I'll place it inside my Cemu folder where I have Cemu 1.9 and the Cemu launcher. I just placed it here, and that's just pretty much it. You just start it. But you need to start it after Cemu's already started up with the game, because otherwise you will get this with a bunch of errors and it won't be able to get into Cemu even if you start it after. So start this always after Cemu. So the way I start this is I start my Cemu from here. Then Cemu launcher comes up with the games. Then I open Breath of the Wild. And I'm gonna get out of full screen right now, but when it's loading the shader cache, that's when you wanna open the speed hack. So now it's loading the shader cache. Even that, no, wait with this too. If you do this, it will, I can show it, hang on. It will capture the game, but it won't apply until the loading screen is up, and you will still get this error. But now it will be able to hook into Cemu, which it won't do if you start it before you actually open Cemu, but you will still get the error message. So I'm gonna close out of this and wait a second till my shader cache is downloaded. Yeah, it's going slow because I'm recording and that's heavy on my anything, so whatever. I'm just gonna wait this out. And I could also quickly show something else. If you have an NVIDIA card, you can go to the NVIDIA control panel. As you can see, I'm running a GTX 970. It's an external graphics card running through a mini PCI lane. So what you can do is go to Program Settings at Manage 3D Settings. Yeah, everything is getting slow now. I found the NVIDIA control panel to be a very slow thing anyway. So you can see I have Cemu here. I clicked on the graphics processor, power management mode on prefer maximum performance, and threaded optimization on. That's what people recommend to be running. That's what I do run. And for Cemu itself, I run the affinity on only the physical cores, the even ones, and I have fence skip enabled. As graphics packs, I run the 1080 pack. No AA, adjustable bloom, contrast 3, that gives a little bit more depth colors, which looks good. Higher quality shadows, I have the patch on, so that's what the packs that I'm running. And you want to have this on low, so that's what you want to run. That's pretty much all the things you can tweak up for Cemu itself and the NVIDIA control panel. So now, when this menu is up, I'm going to turn on my cooler, hang on, because you can see my processor was running very high. So I'm going to throw on my cooler real quick, and that should get the temperature stable. But now you can open the speed hack, which I have here, by the way, Dynamic Speed Breath of the Wild. And now you can see it will hook into it, and it shows fake FPS, real FPS, and speed applied. So it slowed the game down. As you can see, this is going slow. And if I disable it, as you can see, the menu is now sped up, and if I press hack enable, in a second or so it's going back to real speed. So as you can see, it's slowing down, and you can see it's running at 0.6. So that's what this thing does. The thing that Vloodz is going to release is probably going to do the same, just a little better, but that's how I set this up. And I can close out of this, disable my fan again. And this is Zagolo's Wii U Launcher 1.4. It's very useful. You just have to make sure of one thing. Hang on, let me show you that. If you place this here, whatever, there's one thing you have to note, and that's when you put your games in a folder, there must be nothing but the games. Nothing, not even a blank folder, it will interfere. So that's going to give you some issues, so make sure that your folder is just pure full of games. Then this will work, and you can run your games from here. So that's how this works. It's very useful. I use it all the time. And oh yeah, I forgot another thing, very important. Go to your Cemu folder, right-click the exe, properties, compatibility, and check all these three. It's very important. You can also do this for all users, which I don't for some reason, but do that, and that will increase the distance that you can see in the game for some reason. So the things that are further away will look much better as well. So that's something you can do as well. So again, properties, compatibility, and then check these three. So that's going to increase your speed as well. Another thing, of course, is tools that can assist, like using Razer Cortex that can boost. Install Cortex, use Cemu there, so if you start Cemu it will boost. That can help if you have a slow PC. It doesn't really do for me because I have enough RAM and anything. It's just my processor doesn't work. So that's how I set up my Cemu. I hope this helps somebody out at least. That's what I do it for. I'm not showing off or anything. My setup is not something to brag about. I have achieved a lot with it, but I know a lot of people with 4 GHz computers are gonna come and it's not 30 FPS. I don't give a shit. This is how it works on my computer, and it had like 10 FPS a month ago. It had 20 FPS like 2 weeks ago, and now it's running at 1 time speed decently. Cry me a river. This is dope. If you have a low-end PC, do this and you won't be disappointed. Get this tweak, get it running, and enjoy. And if Vloodz comes out with his new tweak, it's gonna run better. Get that and enjoy that. People should stop complaining and crying about it not being 100%. We don't all can shit computers with 5 GHz processors, so we just have to deal with what we have. This video is aimed towards the people who don't, so if you have, get off my face. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.